Welcome to Sailing to Tokyo 2020, the TV series that captures the action from the Olympic classes as the sailors of the world strive for glory and hunt down an Olympic appearance. In the last episode, we caught up with a fast and furious battle in the beautiful Bay of Palma, Majorca, at the 49th Trofeo Princesa Sofia Oberostar. In this episode, we head to the Bulgarian city of Burgas for the 470 Open European Championship. The city is surrounded by the Burgas Lakes and located at the westernmost point of the Black Sea. Burgas is a significant player in hosting world-class sailing events. Most recently, the Yacht Club Port Burgas hosted the world's junior talent at the 2017 Optimist European Championship, and back in 2015 featured two-person youth teams at the 420 and 470 Junior European Championships. With plenty of host club experience, teams could look forward to a superb championship on the water and relaxing back ashore in Burgas.
За град Бургас е изключителна важност и от голямо значение да бъдем домакин на яхтени събития, като това клас 470, олимпийски клас. През последните години община Бургас много помогна за развитието на инфраструктурата, за подобряването на състоянието на зоната, в която се намираме, обществената зона. Доброто географско положение, добрия климат, хубавите хотели ни дава възможност да кандидатстваме за други домакинства в яхтения туризъм и развитието на яхтинга. За нас е чест, че сме домакини на това европейско първенство и се надявам отново и отново да посрещнем гости в Бургас.
Teams from around the world contested the podium at the 470 Open European Championship. The 470 is one of the most demanding Olympic classes, combining all elements of sailing, skill and tuning, as well as huge physical and mental agility. Let's hear from the USA's David Hughes about what makes the class so globally admired.
I've sailed a lot of boats over the years, over my entire career, and I keep coming back to the 470. It is a technical boat. It is a boat that requires physique. It's a boat that requires teamwork. It is a boat that requires all elements of the race course to be on point, starting, reaching, downwind, upwind. I've had many Olympic experiences in other boats, 49ers for example, and I see the 470 as being this perfect relationship of athleticism, tuning, and spirituality, and physical exercise, and tactics, and it's all in one package. It's a wonderful boat.
470 is pure racing.
470 is technical, strategical.
It's good.
Fast.
470 is a really fun boat to sail.
Young sailors very often move to the 470 from the junior 420 class. After racking up experience in the 470 junior fleets, it is time to make their mark on the senior leaderboards. The 470 is demanding, taking years of experience to master. For young teams, it can be a long apprenticeship. Let's find out more from some of the most talented young 470 helms.
Difficult than in the junior class because the people are more experienced, like they have been sailing for many years, and so it's difficult to fight against this. Now in every regatta you just try to keep learning on your way with the coach and your team and try to be every day better and better, and it's true that Now with the senior fleet, every time that you do a little mistake, you're going down on the overall, so you have to be very consistent.
470 is the most technical class in the Olympics, and we want to learn by these guys because the experience is very high and all the sailors are very good sailors. I don't feel any pressure because I know that we are probably one of the youngest sailors in this fleet, but for this cause we want to learn from the other guys that are older than us, and we want to do all our best that we can do.
The 470 is renowned for developing high-performance racing skills, which can be utilized forever forwards, whatever your future sailing career. 470 sailors are particularly coveted in the professional big boat racing circuit. Tomas Kopi, a former 470 Olympian and coach of Slovenia's Tina Marak and Veronika Makarol, shares his insights into the unique advantages of the 470.
470, it's a mix of everything. There's a main, jeep, spinnaker. Okay, new boats are using now the Genakers, but more or less it's the same. A lot of boat handling, a lot of mast trimming, a lot of small adjustments. So I think mix and fit everything. I sailed 470 on my 3 Olympic campaigns. I tried also other boats, like for example Mott. I was 11 in the World Championship in Dubai with Mott. So I pretty much know, especially with these dinghies and new boats, what's going on. And I think 470 it's a really good Olympic boat, and for my opinion, should stay in Olympic Games.
The 470 is accessible all over the world and easy to learn to sail, but it takes dedication and hours on the water to secure front-of-fleet finishes. You'd expect and want that from the most competitive Olympic class. We catch up with 2 of the many high-profile coaches and big names in the class who share their thoughts on what it takes to be the best.
It's funny in the coach boat, you sort of going through the race with your sailors, and you sort of have the emotions of mistakes and the small victories along the way, but you're obviously you're not in the race and you're not doing it, so you have to sort of just take a bit of a step back from that sort of intensity of it, and just in the debrief sort of try and talk through it pretty rationally and a bit more generically. It can't be about the detail of the mistakes all the time. It has to be a bit more of a lesson for future times.
From a female coach to a male coach, Portugal's Alvaro Marino can be found sharing his wisdom with Switzerland's Linda Fani and Maya Siegenthaler. The pair ended the 470 Europeans on a high by winning the medal race. Marino shares their training plan.
The reason I see the success of the Swiss at this point, I think they are very young girls. They still have kind of a lack of experience at this Olympic level. They did only Rio as Olympic competition. So I think they still have, and they are open to learn a lot how to deal with this stress and race management during racing, which they have been also working very hard. And this is the success comes from the hard work they have been doing so far. So mostly is like hours on the water, trying to understand the game, make everything combine, coach and sailors, and then they have been finding good results so far.
Featuring a high percentage of European teams, the championship has also attracted teams from around the world, including Asia, where the 470 is massively popular. We catch up with Hong Kong's Kit Fong Tong and Annalie Fisher, whose immediate goal is training for the Asian Games.
I was rowing. I've been a rower for around 7 to 8 years, and then I switched class into the 470. If I had to choose between rowing and sailing for my future, I would choose sailing actually. I think it's more long-lasting and there's more things to learn. From being in this championship, I've seen that in all the boats, there's always different things, like little updates, different tactics, different techniques that the crews and helms do. And I think there's a lot more to learn in the coming years than if I chose rowing.
Our training with Ruslana is very intensive. We are like compressing years of work to 5 weeks, which is, and she is very intense coach. We always have to have speed, and fast. We are happy to be here training after 5 weeks, and we are improving. And we still have 2 months to go, and we think we will be ready by then for the Asian Games.
Elite athletes will inevitably face hurdles along the way. Obstacles must be turned into opportunity, and as a team, there is only one choice: become stronger. Portugal's Costa brothers, Diego and Pedro, ended their junior racing career on a high by winning the 2016 420 World Championships. Next step, the 470. But they were soon dealt the blow of injury. Many months of rehabilitation and comeback now puts the pair back on the campaign circuit, but it has not been an easy journey.
On 2017 we stopped for 2 or 3 months to recuperate from that injury. Then we got directly to the Garda European, Youth European, without any training or 1 or 2 weeks of training. The championship was not so good. Then we tried to train hard, but because of that stop, I think we lost a little bit of rhythm compared to the other guys. Now we are trying to catch up. We'll see if in the rest of the season we'll put a lot of more races to try to catch a little bit the rhythm and keep going, keep pushing hard to the front.
Anticipation builds and heartbeats rise as the teams prepared for the first day of racing. Both the defending European champions were in the lineup and hoping for a repeat performance. The world #1 pairing of Aphrodite Zegers and Annelies van Veen from the Netherlands and Sweden's Carl Fredrik Fock and Marcus Daghammer knew they had what it takes. But were they ready to take on and defeat the all-star lineup facing them?
We feel really excited that the European Championship is starting today. We have worked this week a little bit to see what the weather is like. Today is completely different than during the week before, but it's really nice to be back in the boat and have a chance to defend our title.
We prepared very well for the Europeans. We came here quite early to check out the location. We've never been here before. So we took that time to understand a little bit more the conditions and to make sure we're fast in the next week. And we didn't do something very special, just our normal way of working, and it seems to work out well.
We are here in Burgas, Bulgaria. It feels good. We won the European Championship last year, so it's really good to be back on the European Championship and try to defend the title.
So we've been training here for a few days. We don't have any specific strategy of or to defend the title itself. It's more for us to go into our own sailing and trust in it and to make all the details perfect.
Light wind on Saturday's opening day forced the race committee to abandon racing. All change on Sunday as the breeze kicked in around 8 to 10 knots for the 3 races on a hard-to-read racetrack. Israel's Gil Cohen and Noah Lazary started conservatively in the women's fleet, upping the ante from a 10th in race 1 to score 2-1 and take the lead on tiebreak over Spain's Maz and Cantero. In the men's, the maestros of the 470 class were the reigning 470 junior world champions Hippolyte Machetti and Sidoine Dantes of France.
Today was very good. We did a difficult first race, but after 2 very good races, we took a very good start and we did a very good pumping, and so it was a very good day for us today.
Throughout the week, some teams seemed assured of a podium finish, while others were posting up and down scorecards. The schedule was punishing, with the intensity of 3 back-to-back races in tricky conditions on each of Sunday, Monday and Tuesday pushing teams to the limit. 2 races on Wednesday decided the medal race lineup.
We're heading into the medal race in 3rd place thus far this week. It's been really hard to predict which side of the course will pay off. And so in this race, we'll play it as a what you see is what you get.
Should be a good day. Light wind, forecast. We don't have any special plans. We just go have fun and enjoy the race.
Eleven races over 4 days proved hugely rewarding for Sweden's Anton Dahlberg and Fredrik Bergstrom, who wrapped up the 470 European Championship crown after notching up an unassailable points advantage. A milestone performance for this pair, building on their silver medal from the 2017 470 Worlds. All they had to do was make a clean medal race start and finish to bag the gold medals. On the final day, they did what they needed, by not just starting and finishing the medal race, but winning it too. The Swedish pair left no one in any doubt about their racing caliber, putting on the ultimate show here in Burgos.
It's just been amazing. Burgos has really delivered gorgeous conditions, and we have treated that condition with perfection. We are super happy with our sailing, and it feels amazing to be crowned European champions.
fourth place finish in the medal race was enough to see the USA's Stuart McNay and David Hughes finish second overall in the 470 Open European Championship, with third to Greece's Panagiotis Mantis and Pavlos Kayalis. The 470 Men's European Championship medals, for European nations only, saw gold to Sweden, silver to Greece, and bronze to Germany's Malte Winkel and Matti Kipper. On the penultimate day for the women, Slovenia's Tina Marak and Veronika Makarol upped their game to take over the series lead and strengthened their control over the fleet with a 13-point advantage. The medal race gives just one chance to deliver. The pressure is intense, and it came down to smart decision-making, as the points difference still put the top 6 teams in medal contention. A second place in the medal race was more than enough to give Marak and Makarol the 2018 470 Women's European Championship title by a massive 20-point advantage.
European champions, Slovenia, we are really happy. It was a really fun week. We had some ups and downs, but at the end we managed to win. Today the first upwind wasn't so great, but we managed to do some good downwinds and we finished second, so we are really happy.
With Slovenia taking gold, it was a career-best silver medal to Germany's Frederik Loh and Anna Markfort. Teammates Nadine Boehm and Ann-Kristin Golias pushed all out to finish the medal race in third, take the bronze medal, and also seal a first-time appearance on a 470 European Championship podium.
Gentlemen, please all be standing and face the flag.
A fantastic week of racing here at the Yacht Club Port Burgas, with some fierce rivalries and amazing talent on show. The countdown builds to the next major event on the campaign trail at the Worlds in Aarhus, Denmark, and the first opportunity for Olympic qualification to Tokyo 2020. Join our next episode of Sailing to Tokyo 2020, when we head to Gdynia, Poland, for the 49er and 49er FX European Championship. Don't miss it.